Here are 4 tips for when you become a vendor at a farmer's market. Tip 1, perform a due diligence. Make sure that you look up which markets you want to hit and do a reconnaissance of it and see if the numbers they see online matches to what you see in person. Of course, you have to make sure you give or take some of the days, perhaps if it's like the weather isn't very hospitable, so like if it's windy, rain, snow, whatever it may be. So that's just one factor to take into. But just ensure that whatever market you're going to, that matches the attendees numbers and making sure that the organizers are what you perceived online. So yeah. Number 2 will be make sure that you prep like 5 to 7 days ahead of the market. So if you are, let's say, a baker or something like that, do you have all the supplies you need? Do you have all the utensils you need? Are they all wrapped up securely for what you have? Whether you're doing, whether you have a brick and mortar or you have a college license, you just want to make sure that you have everything prepped and ready. So yeah. And if you are, let's say, an artist where there's, or a maker, or designers, whatever, then you want to make sure, do you have enough of your inventory for if they're packed up and secure. So yeah, if you're a little more seasoned, that just comes easier and quicker. Tip number 3 would be to do a rehearsal. This is the one that I don't see many people do, and honestly, I think it's a very valuable thing for you to be doing on your first day. So after you have prepped everything, go and set things up. See how long it takes you to set up your tent. So most people, when they're doing the tent for the first time, they're struggling trying to set it up. They may struggle having to take the tables out, whatever it is. So you just want to make sure that you have a rehearsal. Go through the entire motion, see, all right, so if it takes me this long to set up a table, you just have to make sure you add like maybe 5 minutes to it, because you're always going to have issues when you set things up. So yeah, so set things up, walk through the workflow for it, and then see how long it takes to break down. That way you could budget the number of, the actual hours you need to go from start to finish. And tip number 4 is just do it and learn. Your first market is not going to be good. You're going to realize that you're missing a lot of inventory, a lot of ingredients, or perhaps a workflow that you made just does not suit how you will actually do in the field. So just make sure that after you're done with it, just figure out what worked, what did not work, jot down in your note app, or if you keep a diary, write down your diary, wherever it is, so that way you can improve for the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Just remember, it's going to suck, but the important part is for you to improve. So those are 4 tips for your first farmer's market.